Hello and welcome back. It's puzzle time with Sudoku Sleuth, and today we're going to be playing Pressure Zone. Now, when I bring up this particular grid, you'll appreciate why I thought of diamond making compression machines. And that's kind of what I was trying to go for here in this particular thumbnail, where Sleuth is investigating one of these compression machines potentially being used to discard of ashes. If you didn't know, people can actually buy a service where they can turn a loved one's remains into a diamond so that they can have them with them forever. So I don't know why Sleuth is looking very closely at that machine, but I'm particularly excited about what we have in store for today. It looks fantastically interesting, and let me just put it up and walk you through the rule sets quickly. So, Pressure Zone by Riffclown, and you can see just that reference that I made to a compression chamber basically here in the middle, and everything's just sort of coming in together trying to compress it in. Fingers crossed there'll be a fantastic solution to this. It has got almost 95% rating, I think 94 as at the time of recording, so should be a fantastic journey here. Rules wise, it's really straightforward. Place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. That's one rule, normal Sudoku rules. And then only one variant for today, which is the Thermo. So digits on the grey thermos must increase from the bulb to the tip. And I can see lots of them are sort of branching, but let's go with this one for example. If this cell here was a 2, that's the bulb end of a thermometer, then this digit has to be bigger. They don't have to use consistent steps. I could go 5, for example, and that would be fine. So, 1 step away, 2 steps away. Or sorry, 2 digits away. What I couldn't do is go down. Obviously, the 1 is repeated, but it also breaks the thermometer because I've gone 2, 3, and rather than continuously ascending from the bulb end, it's now decreasing. That's it. That's all the rules we have for today. So if you want to join along, investigate Riffclown's pressure zone and how it's being misused with Sleuth, link will be in the description down below for you to do so. And with that said, I'm going to restart the clock, see how I get on. So I'm just looking at the pressure in box 5, and what I'm noticing is quite a few of the low digits are already placed. So I'm just wondering if these thermometers can actually have a 4 on them. So 1, 4, because 2 and 3 look at this cell, and that can't even be a 1. So that's already definitely way above 4. That can't even start at 1, so that's 2, 3, 4, 6. This can be 1, 2, it can't be 3. It's 4 and at least 6. 1, 2, 3, this can be 4. That's a bit of a shame. 4 is in one of 2 cells. But let's take a look at this one. This can't be a 1, so that's at least 2. This can't be 2 or 3, it's at least 4. This can't be 5, it's at least 6. And this is at least 7. We could fill in the remainder of the degrees of freedom. This can't even be a 3, so this is 4, 5. And it's not a 4, we've just concluded. So not a 4 either, this is quite restricted. And it's so this one was the least restricted one, but this one was fairly restricted from memory. That can't be 1, so that's at least 2. This is at least 3. This is at least 4, and this is at least 6, 7, 8, 9. That can't be 5, so 6, 7, 8. This could be 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot more. And this is 3, 4, 5, 6, unfortunately. Can it be 6? No. You can see the rest of this thermometer would struggle because we have to have 4 digits that are different and bigger than this cell. And I think it's actually 5 digits because these two have to be bigger than here. So essentially, let's assume this is a 7. No, it can't be a 7. Let's assume it's a 6. That would be 7, 8, 9. That's not enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this is a maximum of 5, and it can't be. It's as low as 4. So that's a whole bunch of degrees of freedom gone. And it can't be any higher, because I did say 6 breaks, because it needs 4 digits that are bigger than whatever this digit is, and unique because they're all in the same row. So this is a maximum of 4. Therefore, this is a maximum of 3. Doesn't stop or remove these degrees of freedom, though. Just a bit of a shame. 1, 2, 4. Can't be 5, 6. That's quite a few degrees. And this can include a 5, so quite a few in here too. Not a 3, and not a 5. But still quite a few things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. So I'm just jumping around looking at the thermometers that this, like for example, this was a lot more restricted than I thought. This looks like it would have a very similar restriction. Let's think about this. And actually, where does 1 go in column 5 now? I can go, of course, in here. So it's one of these 2 cells. So 1, 2. Yeah, this could be 3. It can't be bigger than 5 we've established, so it isn't that many degrees of freedom, because these have to be at least 6, 7, 8, 9 in some order. This is unfortunate because it basically can place any digit in there. Well, let me think about this briefly. So 6, 7, 8, and 9 are not on here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. This cell has to be the 4th 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is not a 4. That is a 4. And then I have a quintuple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only one that can be a 5 from them all, which does place 6, 7, 8, 9 on here. And the 6 would have to be on there, and the 9 would have to be on there. And then, unfortunately, it could be 7, 8, and not an 8 in this case, 7, 9, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Not 9. Is a 9. Okay. We know that wasn't a 6. That's all we can do. We do have a triplet of 6, 7, 8 in box 8. So the rest of these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. What did I do wrong? I need a 9 as well. These 2 cells are essentially 2 and 9. So look at all the digits we've placed. 5, 6, 7, 8. So the rest of them are 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 9. Now 1, 3, and 4 are staring at these 2 cells. So they're not from 1, 3, 4. The only remaining 5 digits are 2 and 9 that are available. Pretty sure that can't be a 9. So that is a 2. That is a 9. That is a 1. And that can't be a 2. This is 3, 4. That's a 3, 4 pair. That is a 2. And then this is another 3, 4. Lovely. 8 is definitely on this side, which removes 8 from here. There's never an 8 there. Okay. Ooh. I just noticed, I don't know how I missed this, that 9s see both of these ends. So the maximum I can actually place is 8. So 8, 7, 6, 5 is still a 4. It doesn't remove that degree of freedom. This, I remember, had to be from 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not really able to remove anything. No. I mean, it is a very well named puzzle. There's clearly a lot of pressure all over the place. Nine, Sleuth, in box 2. Well, they're not in these cells, just Sudoku. Can't be halfway up a thermometer, otherwise what would these digits be? That's the only place for a 9. So no 9s, no 9s. Whereas a 9 now in box 5, it can only be this cell, which again doesn't remove any degree of freedom, but it's progress. We'll take it all. 6, 7, 8. One of these 2 is a 6. Not a huge pencil mark, really. No 9 in here does remove a degree of freedom. That's another 6, 7 pair. That is the only 8, which gives me a 7, which gives me a 6, which gives me another 7, which gives me another 8. This is fantastic. 6, 7 pair. That 7 removes nothing. Okay. That not being a maximum, yeah, that can't be 7 or 8. That can't be 6 or 7. And therefore, this is actually removing a huge amount of numbers here. 4, 5, and 6 are gone. It's 1, 2, or 3. It was never a 4, but, you know, you live and learn. This is not a 7 either. So, and it was never a 5, excuse me. So this is 3, 4, 6. So essentially I have another 3, 4, 6 in the column and a 1. The 1 is not going to be there halfway up the thermometer. That's the 1. This is 3, 4, 6. So it is just 4, 6. It's got to be bigger than this digit. That's a triplet of 3, 4, 6 in box 2. That can't be a 6. That's 4, 5. Sorry, or it can't be a 4 or a 6. Yeah, it was just a 5. And these cells only place, no, I was just going to say the only place for a 3. That's not true. These are now 7, 8. That can't be an 8 because this would have to be a 9, which it isn't. That's 7, that's 8, that's 8. Lovely. Right, no pressure here. Not a huge amount of pressure there. So we're going to have to look at other thermometers, I suspect. 3 is clearly down here. Maybe worthwhile thinking about what is all of this. No, the 5 and 6 are placed. The 8 is placed. It's only the 3 that's worth it. Column, maybe? No. Still 2 places for 1. Let's try 6, because 6 is not here, 6 is not there, not on any of these. That's 6. Now the rest are 1, 2, 3, 4, and they basically seem to be able to go anywhere. That's 1, 2, 2 blank 4, 3, and this is 1, 2, 4, and it's not a 4 because there's a 3, 4 pair. Looking at it, that's not a 4. That's a 1, 2 pair. That is a 4. Lovely. There's a lot of freedom in here. 6 has to be lower, and it's not a 5. That's a maximum of 4. This is a maximum of 3, and it's not a 3. This is again 1, 2 pair, and therefore this is not a 2, but it could be a 3. Okay, so not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. All looking at this cell. In fact, it's fixed because this is 7, 8, because this can't be a 9. That 7 bounces back, that's 6, that's 7. Then in here, I need to have a 3 on this thermometer because it's nowhere else in the row. That's got to be a 2, that's a 1, that's a 2, 3, and whatever is bigger than 3 here, 5. Removes a 5 from there. 4 and 6, no pressure. No 4, no 7, just Sudoku, cleaning up my pencil marks. And very little pressure now, it's only just the 6s that are shared. That's a 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 9. So essentially the rest are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me think about this for a second. So this could be 1, this can't be 2, and it can't be 3, it's a 4. And it's not 5, 6, 8, or 9, that's just a 7. This could be a 6, and this is not 2 or 3, not 4, not 5, and it's, yeah, that's just 1. Lovely. Right, we still need to place 4, 5, 6, 8. This is not 4. Can it be a 5? It can be. And it can be a 6, but not 7, 8, or 9. Okay. And this is still like a, oh, hang on, no 4. So this is starting off at least 5, 6, 7, and it is fixed because 8 and 9 can both see this cell. So this is definitely 7. This is definitely 6. This is definitely 5. Only place for a 4 is in here. That's a 6. That's an 8. 6 does a lot of work for this thermometer. That's 3. That's 4. That's 3. The 3, 4 gives me a 6 in here. The 4 gives me 3 and 4. And we're basically, I think, done with thermometers at this point. No, one more left. Let's just think about this one. Not a 3. Can be a 4. Not a 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9. And this could be 5, 6, 7, or can't be. It can be an 8 though. 4 or 8. Excellent. Let's do a bit of Sudoku then. Although, to be fair, it feels like I've been doing it the entire time. These two cells are 2 and 4, not resolved. These two cells are again, oh no, I was going to say 2 and 4, but they're 2 and 5. Not a 5, 2, 5. Don't have quite the same in here, but these two cells, 9 and 6. That is the 6 because of this 9. That's the 9. That's the 6. And this is a 5. Maybe this one's a bit more interesting. 1 and 7. That's the 1. That's the 7. These two. 7 and 8. That's the 7. Just place it 7. 8. That's another 2, 4. It's not a 4. That's 2. That was never a 2, 4. Excuse me. It was just 2. That was 4. And this is 3. 1 and something. 1 is here. And this is 2. All right, what do we need? 3, 4, 8, and something else. 9. 9 can only be in here. 4 and 8 gives me a 3. This is not 8. That's a 4. That is an 8. That is 4. And if I've not made any other mistakes, I did make a couple of silly scans. 1 for the finish. Fantastic puzzle, Riffclown. I love the concept, and although it's quite unusual in that the thermometer sort of forced you to constantly sort of keep expanding your scanning area as you're solving it. So, but at the same time, just the shape of the thermometers meant it was sort of guiding you gently along where you should be looking next. So really never felt lost for a moment there with the puzzle. Hope that you guys enjoyed the puzzle and video. See you back for the next one. Bye-bye for now.